Hi, I am growing peppers in the desert. I'm going to give you a little tour today of my peppers, my sweet peppers. And I'm going to show you two big plants in this patch and tell you why they're big and the rest are small. And I'm going to bust a myth, a pepper myth that you'll see all over the internet in just a second. So I am growing 6 months now in Southern California, zone, what am I in, 9B. And these pepper plants, I moved here in January. I was so excited. I couldn't wait for my winter sowing milk jug peppers. So I went and bought big box store seedlings for $400.50 per pepper plant. But I put these in. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've just counted. I've got 11 plants. I've got a couple hiding back under the tomatoes right there. And I put them in at 2 different times. I have 2 really big ones that are exploding right here. And I have 4 little ones over there. Now, why are they so little? Okay, well, when I first moved here, I thought, okay, I'm moving to Southern California. It's hot. It's flippin' hot. I don't have to worry about freeze at all. Well, guess what? In Southern California, at least in my area this year, it got well below freezing, and these plants froze at night. It got down in the low 30s. Even into the high 20s at night. And I came out, and these plants had been, you know, they'd been in small. There were no tomatoes around. All these big giant tomatoes weren't here. The giant kale wasn't here. The lettuce wasn't here. It was just peppers out naked with no mulch, nothing. Well, they froze, and they lost all their leaves. They had some blossoms and maybe a couple little baby peppers starting. They froze. Now, that's the myth I have heard. I don't know if you've heard it, but once your pepper plants freeze, they can't make peppers. Well, that's what that's the myth I'm blowing today, is you absolutely can make peppers after they freeze. And I couldn't pull them out. They were just like little sticks with maybe 1 or 2 little leaves. And every day I came out watering them and talking to them, and, you know, and then the freeze, of course, stopped, and it was still nice at night, like in the 50s, 60s. And be darned, this is July 1st. These pepper plants have exploded. Now, some are, you know, only, maybe this one's got 1, 2, 3, 4 plants peppers right here. And these back here went in later. This was second round, maybe a month later. And you'll see they've got peppers, but they're behind, which makes sense. So even these ones that froze are way ahead, and they came back to life. Okay, now look at this one. Look at this. Hard to show you. This one has like 8 big yellow peppers on it. It's just exploding. And what's so weird is, down there some more, I mean, at 8 or 9 just on this plant alone. When I was growing in Ohio, zone 5B, my pepper plants would have been like 5 times this height. You can see these are just little shrimps, right? They're small. The biggest one is maybe 14 inches tall. So it's very different, and I think it's because they froze, but I'm still really pleased with them, and I do believe that they're just going to get taller and taller and taller. So let's bust that myth that if a pepper plant freezes, now you've got to be able to keep it warm. If it freezes going into winter, of course, it's going to die. But 1 or 2 or 3, or this one is like a month of freezes, is not going to necessarily kill your pepper plant. So now let me show you this one. This one's spectacular. Now these were purple, but I let them stay in longer. They're really big. It's really hard to get a picture. Look how big that is. I let them stay in longer just to, you know, because I'm experimenting. There's the nice purple. See that? They're turning yellow. So I don't know what, I think they're supposed to be picked purple. They're like, just says gourmet colored purples, or peppers. So anyway, they'll taste delicious no matter what state I pick them in. And then I've got some reds over there. I've got a yellow over there, and a nice big yellow bell over there. Ooh, that's actually getting sunburned. I'm going to pick a lot of these after the video. I've been saving them. Actually, I'll pick some now with you. Now that's got a little sunburn on it. That's what they look like. But the thing is, there's no bug holes. There are no bug holes. So I will use this, but if I would have kept it on any longer, that's getting soft there. Once the bugs penetrate, even 1 little bit, I throw it out. But that one's good. Like this one here is this red one I chopped all up today. A bug got in. So once they get in the pepper, they're done. Now this one I think was marginal. I think I'm going to have to throw this one. This one got soft at the end. Yeah, I'm probably going to compost that one. That's okay. I'm experimenting. This one's been here forever. So I'm going to put that one in. That one looks good. I'm going to take a purple, and I'm going to compare taste. Even though it's small, we'll see. And I'll take this big yellow one here. Oh, look at that. So I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be yellow-purple. Anyway, Let's see, now I'm going to take one of these. Let's see, I'll pick the best one. Sorry, getting some shadow here. I've been trying to find the right time of day to do this for you. Not one hole. Oh, we're going to have some good peppers. So I think that's good for right. Oh, yeah, and I got to take this red one here. I've been watching this one for a long time. Nice deep red. Perfect. So are you happy with me? So did I tell you everything? Oh, no, I didn't tell you the biggest thing. Why are these two, like you can see, these are really little, but they still made peppers. These two got really bigger. And here's what I did. I did two things. Oh, I've just got to take that one. Some just call to me. Ooh, that's a unique shape. Okay, so why are these two bigger? When I was in the middle of my recovering from freeze, trying to save my babies phase, now, mind you, this was my second bed, my first month. I just used the potting soil that was in here. Dead soil, not good, don't have any idea the history of it. I hadn't even had time, because I was unpacking from the move, to add new soil. I think I might have added a couple handfuls of soil, but I don't think so. I think I just put them in the ground, because I was all like, I got to be growing some food. So they weren't doing that great. They're little shrimps like this. So I took two plants and experimented. Now, so I don't know exactly which thing of the two made them grow bigger, but I think it's a combination. I took some big handfuls of Happy Frog potting mix. You know, that's my favorite organic soil. And I just scratched up the soil, and I poured it really heavily all around the base of these two plants. And I pinched them. I pruned them. Now, back in Ohio, I tried pinching one year of quite a few of my peppers, and it was not a good strategy in snow country, because the growing season is so short that when I pinched off the growing tips, it did make more growing tips and potentially more peppers, but we ran out of summer before we got peppers. And so I got some peppers, but I felt like I got less the years I pinched in Ohio. But these just exploded. I mean, I went down and that right there is where a growing tip is. I pinched everything off, and they look kind of naked. You know, there were no leaves on top, and I just let them be. And those two things are what made these peppers explode. I'm fine with not knowing, because right now, since I did this bed, I put every plant that I put in these beds. I dig a hole, I put a big handful, a lot of Happy Frog. I put in worm castings, rock dust, all kinds of things. So I'm slowly building these beds. But at least all around the plants now, they have lots of good nutrition. But back when I put these in, I was just like slam bam, thank you, ma'am. Oh my God, a snake. Oh shit, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to swear. Oh, that was my first snake. I'm sitting here and a snake just ran by and slithered along. I don't know. I wonder if the video caught it. Oh my gosh. I'm shaking. Thank heavens. Oh, you got to see a live snake attack. It wasn't that big. It looked like about 4 feet, maybe a half inch or an inch around. Oh, my heart. Oh my gosh. Anyway, okay, I got to recover now. Where was I? So anyway, I got to stand up, make sure that guy's gone. See if I can see him. Oh, that scared me to death. Okay. Anyway, so now I put all my pepper plants in with lots of nutrition. All my plants, everything in the garden goes in. All the seedlings go in with tons of good nutrition. But I thought it was an interesting lesson that, yes, they can freeze and they can still make it if you hang in there. Yes, they can freeze. They can grow, rather. And then if you give them really good, organic, natural, nutrient-filled, compost-based, or forest floor-based soil, you're going to have good results. And then peppers, apparently in this garden, at least this year for me, do really well when they're pruned and pinched. So anyway, I got to go and relax and go inside and tape my pants around my ankles so no snake ever goes up them. That was scary. Thanks for enjoying my pepper tour today. Sending you much love from my garden to yours. Bye. Okay, there he is, just to prove to you I did see a snake, and that ran right over my feet. Look at him. Oh, man. I mean, I'm not a wuss or anything, but that scared me to death. He's pretty good size. He's 3 feet. Oh, okay. See? Proof. Oh, my gosh. My heart's still racing. I want to get his head. There the little guy is. Wonder what kind he is. Anybody know what kind of snake this is? Tell me if he's poisonous or not. I'm never coming in the garden again. Tell me the truth if you know. Bye.